Congress government in the state of Karnataka being cornered by the Bharatiya Janata Party. There you heard from MP and spokesperson Shambit Patra taking on the Congress, also asking questions of Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha and senior leader of the Congress party, asking why he is quiet about this entire situation. Why did the celebrations continue after the stampede? Remember, he's also referring to that image of a police officer running with a small child, and that juxtaposed with the celebrations which were going on. Remember, India Today had put out those details yesterday. On one hand were pictures of the stampede. On the other hand were images of the victory bash, the celebrations that essentially continued yesterday. These are questions that is now being asked of the opposition BJP in the state of Karnataka, that why this criminal callousness. 35,000. That was the capacity of the Chinnaswamy Stadium where the stampede took place. But over 3 lakh people turned up. Why was that allowed? Who was responsible for this? The Karnataka government in its defense has said that even they didn't know that so many people would turn up. It was a ticketed event. Were tickets sold to over 2 and 3 lakh people? That's the big question here. What about crowd management? Just 5,000 policemen were deployed to manage crowds that ran into lakhs essentially. Also drawing the analogy with the case of Allu Arjun during the release of his film when a stampede took place, the BJP has asked that the actor was promptly arrested. Should that not be the case with the administrators of Karnataka as well? I'm going back to Sagai for more on that. Sagai is where the stampede took place. Sagai, the BJP, they're raising these questions and also asking something that India Today also, showed the irony of which. Images of the stampede, on the other side, the victory celebrations continued. Not a word for those who had died, isn't it?
Absolutely. Incident happened after 2:33 o'clock and the government were informed about this particular stampede, and D.K. Shivakumar, the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, who spoke to India Today inside the Chinnaswamy Stadium, he has also mentioned that they were informed about it and they communicated to the RCB management that there were so many people who were killed, so you need to cut short the celebration event in Chinnaswamy Stadium. So they were well aware that the fans were killed in stampede. Probably at that point of time, initially the numbers were less, probably 4 to 7 people who had been reported. And later on, we got to know that there were 11 people who were killed in this particular stampede. But the larger question is, when you call your fans as a 12th man army, as a family, when your family members are dying or died on the streets waiting for you to get a glimpse of your team, to get a glimpse of their superstar, to get a glimpse of their favorite player, but they died waiting for that, and you still go ahead and celebrate. It's such a inhuman, such a shameful act by any management who does all these things despite knowing that your fan follower, your fan has died just waiting for you. This clearly shows us insensitive of KSCA, RCB management and even the government. Government which takes the onus of everything, who should give the security, who should take care of the crowd management. They should be aware that there are so many people who are traveling in metro. Their intelligence should have reported to the government stating that, see, these many people are coming. You should be very careful that there are large number of gathering which is happening, but you have very less police force. You should rather deploy more police force, get a police force from your reserve police department and try to shift here. There were hardly few people. We could even count the police personnel because everybody were in khaki and they were controlling, and the crowd was 10 times more than what this stadium could accommodate. Apart from this, there were also crowd at Vidhan Saudha, and thankfully there was no mishap, no tragedy at Vidhan Saudha. Everything unfolded here at the stadium, and even the KSCA did not manage properly. They didn't open the gate. They didn't allow the people to enter. When they realized there are so many people rushing inside, they closed the gate. That's when everybody started to panic. They were worried that whether they will be allowed inside, whether they will be getting a seat. It was on a first come, first serve basis. And that's when everything unfolded. 11 people, and most of them died here, and again on the gate number 7 on the other side. The barricade fell on them. Everybody tried to jump the wall, and they even even gate crashed and tried to do all kind of circus to ensure that they get inside or to get to see a glimpse of their favorite player, favorite team, and ended up giving their life to their team. This is a tragedy, and this is a plight, and this is a fate of these people who came here yesterday to see the victory celebration of RCB here in Bengaluru.
That's right.